Message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. My name is Chidima Oranwa, and now the news in full. Anambra State Governor Professor Chukwuma Soludo has inspected the ongoing construction of Umobu Village flood control infrastructure and other road construction going on simultaneously in Oka South local government area. The projects expected to be completed this year are in line with the resolve to make Okara befitting or have a befitting look of the capital. Government House correspondent Valentine Mbadewa reports that among the road inspected are Unizik Okmuno Isuanocha Road, Club Road, Roman Road, Regina Chali, and Neko Road, among others, totaling 14.485 kilometers. His report.
Speaking after the inspection, Governor Soludo said that he is determined to transform Oka and asked the stakeholders for support and cooperation. The governor maintained that he will continue to deploy the resources of the state systematically and strategically to have a direct impact on the average Anambra. The governor thanked the people of Oka South for their support during his election and asked them to replicate such in the coming elections by delivering all APGA candidates.
The next rainy season can through every year. The motor party I born Yemenagene, Yaya 1 year. It is there was a square where but a poor bella a fauna for the first time in 32 years. Anna Low Governor's Lodge and Government House, Oka.
The Commissioner for Works, Engineer Ifani Okoma, during the inspections said that the project will be delivered within the time frame and according to specification to solve the road crisis and other related challenges in Oka. APGA candidates who joined the inspection, including Honorable Dozie Nwankwo for Anambra Central Senatorial Seat, Mr. Obi Nwankwo for Oka North and South Federal Constituency, and Mr. Igwedim Nwankwo for Oka South Constituency 1, also addressed the crowd that came to welcome the governor, promising effective representation while soliciting for their support. They assured effective collaboration with Governor Soludo to ensure Anambra gets the best.
Anambra State and Nigeria were proud of you. The candidates were proud of you. And they show exemplary leadership, and we'll continue to pray for you. No. Governor, I'm going to
ya biko ya megene ya tụọla abụga ọ pati ndị Igbo ụnụ tụọlụ nwanne anyị nwoke wụ Dozie Nwankwo na tụọlụ mụ nwa bụ Obi Nwankwo na Igwedim Nwankwo n'ebe esere gịnị ogologo anyị mmọbụ na mụ nwa bụ ọkụkọ Igbo ọkụkọ Igbo a na-eje ka ya na Agrik mekọrọ ihe mgbe ọgwa na ya so n'ọkụkọ Igbo ọzọ pụtarịkwa ihe so therefore unu ya tụwa ọkụkọ Igbo ahụ tie kwere ebe ọkụkọ Igbo nọ ihe wee na-aga ọkpụrụ kacha atọ ara Igbo unu so.
The Transition Committee Chairman of Oka South Local Government Area, Mr. Tangod Anago, thanked Governor Soludo for his commitment towards bringing a reform that will change the face of Oka as the capital and Anambra State at large. The traditional ruler of Oka community, Igwe Gibson Mosu, and his Okono counterpart, Igwe Sondo Kafo, all prayed God to grant the governor good health, willpower and wisdom to continue his good job for the good people of the state. The Chief of Staff to the Governor, Mr. Ernest Ezajui, the Executive Chairman of Anambra State Health Insurance Agency, ASHA, Dr. Simeon Anyemechi, and APGA Chieftain, Chief Obi Ochijemo Delem, among others, attended the event. In Oka, Valentine Bada reporting, Phobius News.
Governor Chukwuma Soludo has said that he owes the All Progressives Grand Alliance, APGA, the obligation to defend, promote and protect to see its growth as a national leader of the party. The governor said this during his quarterly engagement with India Anambra on ABS Radio and TV Oka live program, Chat with Mr. Governor. Governor Soludo emphasized that Nigeria is practicing democracy and advised that all the political parties and politicians should engage in politics with every sense of responsibility. Governor Soludo noted that the freedom and liberty all the political parties are enjoying in Anambra State is in line with the spirit and slogan of APGA and democratic principles. He noted that every other political party has enjoyed a level playing ground in Anambra State. The APGA national leader stressed that it is his duty as the governor of Anambra State under APGA to promote, protect and campaign for APGA and its candidates to ensure the party secures victory in the forthcoming general elections. He called on the people to vote for APGA candidates in the coming elections to enable him to have people of like minds to work with for a greater Anambra State. Not fewer than 3,000 members of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, in Amanuke, Oka North local government area have dumped their party and decamped to the All Progressives Grand Alliance, APGA. The decampees declared for APGA when the members of the community endorsed the APGA candidate for the Anambra Central Senatorial District, Honorable Dozie Nwankwo, his counterpart, for Oka North and South Federal Constituency, Mr. Obi Nwankwo, and the candidate of the party for Oka North State Constituency, Mr. Chimezie Ikunne. Correspondent Chibuzo Obidike has details of this report.
Announcing the resolution of Ndi Amanuke through the Oko Amanuke, Mr. Emeka Udenze. Mr. Emeka Udenze pointed out that they have listened and made the assessment of all the major candidates in the general election and came to the collective decision to throw their support for APGA candidates. Mr. Udenze explained that their decision is guided by the assessment that APGA and her candidates have clearer visions and interests of the people of the community at heart. The acting chairman of APGA in Amanuke, Mr. Ikechukwu Obidiegu, and the woman leader of the town, Mrs. Joy Ikeyinna, announced that the community is APGA, saying that they believe in the political party and its vision of driving the Igbo agenda. They pointed out that the party has embarked on house-to-house sensitization of the electorate on how to vote right come February 25th and March 11, 2023, while calling on the people of the community not to be deceived by politicians who bring irrelevant items in the community as a way of buying their votes.
I want to get 100, I want like 98 persons. I want to get as you go more than you win. Now I want to get different magic. So I believe Ndimoku, election. How many get into work before? Young Wallow, Senator, the Zema, because I'm not a senator, or some of them. Rep member, because I'm not with the now, Chimezie Ikune, or Abu Jamal Chimezie Ikune, as house member, because I'm not. Come, man. Na hanchani media on the Amanuke. I really celebrate that victory.
I got her APGA has Apuga. Nse Apuga onya na nwanne ya Kokoroko chefona. Isi Kokoroko chefona iziko okuku. Ebe ka I ga-etinye aka ebe sere okuku. Ebe ka ga-etinye aka ebe sere okuku. Iwe jeze buta akwụkwọ ha wee sike print. Then what's an etite bag? You will this in lacho fegi. Give me like this. No bu ni tienya. Iman Apuga jego. Iman oyendo se jego. Iman yoli cannot go jego. Oge oyendo si 2023. Ogo 2023. Obi Nwankwo 2023. I mark it.
Contributing, some stakeholders in the town, Igwedimma Ofuora and Ikechukwu thank the community stakeholders for leading the community aright and for his political structure that has been an eye-opener for the less privileged and uneducated people of the town. Speaking to the people of the community and in other communities visitors such as Achala, Urum, Isuaniocha, and Mbaku, all in Oka North local government. Honorable Dozie Nwankwo assured the communities that he will guarantee completion of all outstanding projects and programs within their communities and other projects included in the national budget on the request of relevant community stakeholders.
I prefer from P2B to Obiano to Soludo. Well, only teachers will be 5,000. Oh, they are going easy. 5,000 teachers. Now, rules on this generation. I got roll up. Dozie Nwankwo. Obi Nwankwo. Yoli. I got roll.
On his part, the APGA candidate for Awka North and South Federal House of Representatives, Mr. Obi Nwankwo, who reminded the people that God is the maker of kings, appealed to residents of Awka North and South to vote massively for APGA candidate to continue to enjoy unbroken dividends of democracy in the state.
The pioneer bishop of the newly created Catholic Diocese of Aguleri, Most Reverend Dennis Isuzo, has described his elevation as a call to service and worship. Speaking to the ABS Abuja correspondent, Ekwi Ajide, Bishop Isuzo said it was a move in the right direction because the Onitsha Archdiocese, where the new diocese was carved out from, was already too large for the close contact with faraway parishes. Her report.
He said it became more expedient to spread faster the gospel among the people of the area, pointing out the need for more personal direction in areas where they worship God the traditional way. Bishop Isuzo called for all hands to be on deck in spreading the gospel of Christ in the region, adding that a whole lot of other things, such as education, also need to be propagated in the area.
We thank the Lord for the assignment. We do our best. We pray that our best will be good enough for the Lord.
Also in an interview, a benefactor of the Catholic Church in Nigeria, who is indigenous to Anambra State, Chief Obiora Okonkwo, described the creation of a new diocese in Anambra as a good thing, saying it will boost the morale of worshippers in the area. Chief Okonkwo said worshiping God in spirit and truth pays. Hence, every true Christian should give without counting costs.
It's a proof that the Catholic Church is growing. Great thing for him, and under his providence,
Recall that Pope Francis just recently created a new diocese in Nigeria known as the Diocese of Aguleri. The diocese, which will be installed on the 17th of March 2023, will be manned by the present Auxiliary Bishop of Onitsha, Most Reverend Dennis Isuzo. The Papa Nuncio to Nigeria, Antonio Filipazzi, announced the creation of the new diocese at the ongoing first plenary of the Catholic Bishops' Conference of Nigeria in Abuja. In Abuja, Princess Ekwi Ajide reporting.
And on the national scene, the federal government said it has started the process of declaring 111 historic sites in the country as national monuments. The Minister for Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed, disclosed this in Abuja at the 26th edition of the President Muhammad Buhari administration's scorecard series. He said the process of declaring the site as national monument had reached an advanced stage in awaiting the presidential assent. According to the minister, when the 111 national monuments came on board, they will be added to the existing 65. Mohammed also disclosed that the Buhari administration had published the first edition of Nigeria's National Festival calendar. The festivals, according to the minister, included Agungu International Fishing and Cultural Festival in Agungu, KB, the Doba in Dusai, Jigawa, Calabar Carnival in Cross River, and Ijakidi in Ofa, Kwara State. A United States delegation led by the Assistant Secretary of State for Bureau of African Affairs, Molly Flea, and the U.S. Ambassador to Nigeria, Mary Beth Leonard, during a visit to the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, charged them to ensure the vote cast is counted to boost the confidence in the electoral process. Correspondent Ekwi Ajide has details.
Speaking during the visit, Fee commended the nation's democratic process but noted a lot more still needs to be done to guarantee a peaceful election, even as she expressed optimism that the 2023 election will achieve the desired result.
Every single vote counts, and Nigerians should have confidence in their electoral process thanks to the excellent work of INEC.
In his response to the U.S. delegation and during a meeting with leaders of political parties, the chairman of INEC, Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, said their priority is to promote democracy and appealed to the electorate to ensure they identify their polling units before the day of the election to avoid being disenfranchised. He added that with the number of polling units which rose from 119,973 to to 176,846, it is pertinent for the voters to deploy the necessary measures to find their polling units through the various dedicated portal for directions, as he noted that about 240 polling units will not be used for the election as they have no registered voters.
So I want to reassure you that we are on the same page in our total commitment to a credible, free and fair process, and to assure Nigerians that we'll uphold only that which transpires at the polling units, and that is the will of the Nigerian people.
The chairman of the Inter-Party Advisory Council, Engineer Yabagi Yusuf, had earlier in the meeting, while urging all to accept whatever outcome arising from the general election, commended INEC for the consistent commitment to delivering their mandate.
So far, the beavers that were used were reported to have performed perfectly. We are encouraged by this and also wish to appreciate INEC while expecting them to keep the flag of perfection flying.
Both delegations have in the past constantly thrown their weight behind the electoral umpire, as they believe a credible election requires the commitment of all stakeholders for the dividends of democracy to thrive. In Abuja, Princess Ekwi Ajide reporting.
And from our foreign desk, Western defense ministers have met to discuss how to increase arms supplies to Ukraine to help it fend off a new Russia offensive. NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg says Ukraine's military is consuming more ammunition than the West can provide. Speaking ahead of a NATO defense ministers meeting in Brussels, he warned Russia's President Putin was preparing for more war. U.S. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin says Ukraine's allies need to intensify focus ahead of crucial weeks. Both Russia and Ukraine face huge challenges to keep military supplies flowing nearly a year after the invasion started. Meanwhile, UK's Ministry of Defense says Russia-Wagner mercenaries have likely made small gains in a round the contested Ukrainian town of Bakhmut. But the MOD's adds a Russian advance to the south of the town has made little progress against an organized Ukrainian defense. Over now to sports, the Nigeria Football Federation has disclosed that the 2023 edition of the Federation Cup will begin in May. The NFF revealed this in a statement at the end of its meeting in Abuja. The 2022 edition of the competition was inconclusive and no winner was announced by the NFF. The NFF said the competition will commence a week before the end of the 2022-2023 Nigeria Premier League season. It further noted that the winner of the competition, as well as a third-place team in the MPFL, will represent Nigeria in the 2024 edition of the CAF Confederation Cup. Remember that you can follow news and programs on ABS from any parts of the world by liking our Facebook page at ABS Radio Television Oka. Subscribe to our YouTube page at ABS Television Oka. Follow us on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can also log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. And now the main points again. Governor Soludo has restated resolve to transform Oka to a befitting state capital. More than 3,000 PDP members have decamped to Abga in Oka North Council area ahead of 2023 general elections. Federal government to declare area historical site as national monuments. And we also told you that NATO Chief Stoltenberg has warned that Putin is preparing for more war in Ukraine. Remember that Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State. Let's give him maximum support for the tax ahead. And that's it on the news at 7. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Chidima Oranwa. Good morning.